selling put options. Super basic. Super basic. That's what we're tackling in this video, ladies and gentlemen. At the 32nd point of this video, a link is going to pop up right here. Not super basic. Giving you the unfair advantages of selling cash secured put options. Get ready for that link. 32nd point. Boom! There it is. I put it at 30 seconds. Easy for you to remember. It's between 0 and 1 minute. Watch this video. Go back and watch that other video and start conditioning yourself why this selling cash secured put options on stocks you'd be happy to own is such a fantastic thing, as long as you have an internet connection, a bank account, and you spend money at least once a year. So what is a put option? Let's take a look over here under the trade tab. This is what would be considered an options chain. And what is a stock that everybody is familiar with? Well, you know, a household name is this one. UROY, right? Uranium Royalty Corp. Oh, that's not a household name? Really? Oh, okay. I guess I've just been, dealing with the stock market for so long that I just thought everybody knew what royalty streaming companies were. Why don't we go with something else that everybody knows? How about Ford? Ford Motor Company. That's one that almost everybody knows. Now, keep in mind, this is not a stock recommendation. I have not looked at the fundamentals of Ford in the last 6 months, so I have no idea if this is actually a good stock to buy. So forget about, whatever ticker this is. This is Ford. It could be UROY. It could be whatever company. It doesn't matter. A put option is a put option is a put option, regardless of what ticker symbol you're selling it on. So the basics, super simple basics of a put option. Think of it this way. A put option is you buying the stock. But there's a little bit more to the story, but the end result is that you could buy the stock. For example, right here on, as I mentioned, the option chain, right here, you see that option chain. We have the date down the middle, right? So this option chain is looking at 19 May 2023. That's all we're seeing here. Expiration date in 5 days. This side is the put side. This side is the call side. This video is about selling put options, super basic. So let's look at the put side. These are called strike prices. And that is exactly why it says strike right here. And these are the prices. So you choose a strike price. Let's say you choose the 10. You see right here 100. That 100 is there because in American style options, I don't know if European style options or if Taiwanese style options are any different, but in options in the stock market, one option contract deals with 100 shares of underlying stock. What does underlying mean? That means right here, right? Boom. See? Right there. Oh, get out of there. Underlying. See that? The underlying, in this case, we're looking at Ford. Now, the underlying we're looking at is SPY. That's what underlying means. Whatever asset you are selling the option on. So, 100 shares times 10. Do you happen to know what $10 times 100 shares is? Do you know that mathematical equation? $10 per share times 100 shares. Boom! Even if you didn't know that math, there it is for you. Even if you didn't know how to use a calculator, I just did it for you. If you sell a put option for the $10 strike price on Ford Motor Company, then you are basically obligating to buy 100 shares of Ford at $10. So it would behoove you to have $1,000 in your account. Thus, That is why your good buddy Brent, I have success, says sell cash secured put options. What if you only have $1,000 in your account and you decide you watched Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry movies and you said, yes, Clint, I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to sell a put option with $1,000 in my account. I'm going to sell a put option right here at the 362 strike on the S&P 500 SPY. So what would happen then? You have $1,000 in your account. You're still dealing with 100 shares. So let's put that 100 shares into this calculator here. If you don't know how to use a calculator, just follow along with me. Bring it up on your computer and just click these buttons as I click them. So you're going to, if you don't know how to count, this is a 1, 2 zeros. I'm just kidding, man. I'm not trying to be so, that's sounding really, really, really bad. Okay, anyways, let's move on. So $360 per share. I get it. I think I just said 362. Whatever. We're going to go with 360. So 100 shares times $360 per share. Boom! Cash. To secure this position with cash, you would need $36,000. But if you only have $1,000 in your account and you did this, if your broker allowed you to, this would be selling a naked put option. There's some things that's good to do naked, like taking a bath or a shower, maybe intimacy with your loved one. However, when it comes to the stock market, it could be a very, very bad thing to be naked. So consider, as a beginner, to keep your naked activities in the bathroom or with your loved one, or consider combining your loved one with the bathroom, and consider your stock options to be fully clothed and cash secured. So super basic. What is selling a put option? A put option is a promise that you will buy 100 shares of whatever stock you're selling the put option on at whatever strike price you are choosing. When you have the money in your account to fulfill the promise that you're making, which, by the way, is a legal commitment, then it is said to be cash secured. If you do not have the funds in your account to fulfill your legal commitment, then it is said to be naked. And here at I Have Success, we encourage selling cash secured put options. We also encourage you to practice in your paper trading account. And we also encourage you to check out this website. And if you have a car like that, you might have heard that muffler go by. We also encourage you to get a quiet muffler. We got free stuff, nothing to do with mufflers. We got paid stuff, nothing to do with mufflers. Somebody else somewhere else has stuff to do with mufflers. Only thing I got for you here at I Have Success is cash secured put options, and maybe some covered calls, and maybe a little more than that. But let's just get started with you understanding the basics of selling cash secured put option. You can't get it more basic than that. You're selling a promise to buy a stock at a certain price. So if you sell this promise, be ready to buy that stock, because you just might have to.